Hey guys, it's game 2 or game A between Clone3d, aka Johnny, who is a Terran player, against zeOx, aka zeOx, who is a Zerg player. Again, this is game 2. We seen in the last game that Metanol beat Sidro and is now going to go up against Ro. It actually appears as if he will go all the way to the finals because I haven't been able to contact Ro since I last played/talked with him, which was like 3 weeks ago. So it looks like he might not be playing. So unless we hear from him in like the next few days or something, then he's going to go straight to the finals. But you may have noticed just by looking at these brackets here that there is no losers bracket. I made a post on the 3D Buzz forums, which might have appeared to look like I had some sort of meltdown, but I just sort of posted, I just made a list of everything that I have to do to make sure a tournament is fair and it's good and you can watch it and it's easy to watch and all these different types of things. And I was just basically saying that it's taking so much of my time, it's ridiculous. So I'm all up for someone else setting up tournaments and me just casting them because in my eyes, setting up the tournaments is like the longest thing in the world. But hey, forget about all that because I'm here to host a game. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are on Scrap Station, and on the left side we have as the orange Zerg, zeOx. And there's my lovely keyword being uttered there, which lets me know that it is an official tournament game, however. And on the right side, we have as the Red Terran Johnny, aka Clone3d on the 3D Buzz forums. So I'm super excited to see this game because zeOx is like the only Zerg player on the EU servers that I know. And it looks like he's doing a lot. If we have a look at the APM here, wow, look at that APM. That's mental. That's crazy. And he's doing the extractor trick, which gets you one supply, and he makes an extra drone. However, I don't think that he knows that that has been proven that it doesn't actually give you a better economy. It's better to go 9 Overlord and then build a drone. But hey, everyone has their styles. They all do it in Korea, so yeah. So, like I said, super excited to see this game, especially just from that little trick, which lets me know that zeOx is a somewhat experienced Zerg player. But, yeah, so in terms of map exclusions, zeOx chose to exclude Lost Temple and Steps of War, I believe. Which is definitely two maps that you really don't want to play on as a Zerg, because you can get rushed, and with Lost Temple there's the cliff, and they can put the Thor up there, they can use the Medivac to put the Thor up there, and it's just such a pain. Setting up that Thor right outside your natural is just like ugh. So talking about naturals, it looks like zeOx here has expanded on 14, which is a common move. I think that's why he's probably happy that he's playing on this map, because it is a good map for Zerg. We're talking about such a long distance by ground to your opponent's space, but it is pretty close by air, so I would not be surprised if he gets more than the standard, one queen per base, just so that he can, I guess, prepare for some sort of Banshee rush, because again, by air, it is super short. I mean, that's the distance. So I guess if any of you have not played this map, or just don't know what I'm talking about, so here is base number 2, outside Johnny, and it leads straight up to these destructible rocks, which you would have to break both sides to get on the other side, and come all the way down here, and round, and there we are, finally to the opponent's base. So we see here a little bit of aggression from Johnny here. He is going to be trying to take down this hatchery. What is in the production tab, however, we have 4 Zerglings. Could have got away with 1, but again, it's always better to be safe, in my opinion. Does he know about this expansion? Let's have a look. I don't think he does. So he might in a second if he follows these drones. So yeah, I'm sure he's probably thinking, where are those drones going? So so those Zerglings are probably eventually going to catch up to that SEV. We do see a Marine being made at clones, and well, at Johnny's base, and we've also got Metabolic Boost from zeOx. So that will take a while to complete. So I wouldn't expect that coming out quickly. This queen is going to spit lava on there, and he's going to transfer it to this one. Very good stuff. Usually what I do is I pop down a creep tumor because at the beginning you don't have enough money to basically use those lava up. So I usually pop down a creep tumor, and then walk over to this base, and then by the time I get there, maybe another queen's popped out. Who knows? So yeah, so those zerglings head back. We do have infantry weapons level 1 upgraded. I have noticed that when it comes to quick layer there by zeOx there. Look at that 5-minute mark. He's probably really scared about the banshees. Probably. I mean, where's his overlord? His overlord's over here. He should pop that back, but you know. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, when it comes to upgrades, usually the Protoss are really, big on getting their upgrades, like level 1 upgrades, really quickly because it's like they're indestructible. So yeah, but I never really see it from Terran players. So yeah, it doesn't matter. We have a Spine Crawler here and a Queen going to pop down a Creep Tumor. Must have these bases connected. Cannot emphasize that enough. And it looks like zeOx is a decent Zerg player by connecting these two bases together, so it's nice to see that from him. Got a nice little wall here from Johnny, although I've been looking at other players when they play, and they tend to wall it off with like a barracks and supply depot and stuff. And I guess the worst thing about this map is they have such a wide area, ramp into their base, whereas opposed to is this one just as big? I think it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, it is, yeah. Maybe not. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. We do have a spire going up by Johnny, but talking about the ramp, I always think it's better to use buildings because these supply depots, I mean, like, they go down so quickly if you have Balings. Like, 4 Balings can take that out straight away. But if you have a barracks and a factory, they usually, they can usually stand up. We do have a starport here by Johnny, so he probably might be going with the old Banshee rush, and we have another barracks. So yeah, this is getting interesting. He's keeping on top of his gas, a little bit excessive on the money. Could probably do with a few more Marines or putting down a few more supply depots because he is supply blocked at the moment. But if we look over here, we have the Spire and Baling's Nest about to complete. So I'm guessing we're going to have a Baling speed and Mutas, I'd be guessing. That's the best thing. He's got 3 gas. Could probably do with another one because Mutas are just so expensive. But nice to see him droning up there. Got a nice saturation level of drones on this patch here. Could probably use maybe 1 or 2 there. Let's have a look at the units. He's got 40. So I don't know how many are here. That's quite a few.